Hey everybody, welcome to that vinyl channel. I'm that vinyl guy, Boz. Tonight I was going to have a live broadcast, but as you're going to hear from my voice, I'm a little bit on the sick side this week. But so I canceled my live video, but I got a challenge in earlier a couple hours ago, and I figured I'm going to go ahead and do this. So the guy's channel is Vibes. I can't find his actual name. I'd rather say John over at Vibes, but I can't do that. I don't see his name anywhere on his channel. But regardless of that, it's called Vibes. Up a link down below to his channel. Check him out, and he's got a really great channel. But he has a challenge for me and a few others in the VC, and he showed 10 of his most expensive albums according to Discogs, and he wants us to go ahead and follow suit and do the same thing. Now, one thing I would say is that my albums are not in Discogs. So a few of them I looked up, while doing this. So I pretty much know the value of these records. So it's going to be pretty close. You know what? And I will say this up front. I don't really buy records because of the value. I mean, sure, it's nice when the value goes up, but I buy records that I like and I play. All these records I'm going to show you, I've played at least a few times. So that's why I buy records. I don't buy them because they're expensive or anything like that. But when you have a collection the size of mine, you are going to end up with a few expensive records, and that's what I'm going to go ahead and show you here. So without further ado, I do have 10 here, and I'm going to go ahead and show this to you. So, and this is going to be in no particular order. So the first one is one that I bought back. I think this came out in 2016, I believe. But this here is the soundtrack to the movie Armageddon, and it was a double LP released on red vinyl. And last looking this up, I think this is going for north of $300. So that's pretty good considering I think I bought this for either $35 or $40 originally back in 2016. So that's pretty nice, but it's a great soundtrack. Of course, it has ZZ Top, Bob Seger, Patti Smith, Bon Jovi, Journey, Aerosmith. Liv Tyler was actually in this movie, so it's really a great movie if you've never seen it. But yeah, that's going to be one of those records that are pretty expensive. I also have some 45s here, so I want to mix them up a little bit. So I was on a friend's Instagram recently. I'm not going to call him out, but he said he tried to buy this record on eBay, and he got bid out, and it was going for $550. So I didn't really look up his auction. I don't know what the condition of that record is. I'm going to assume it's in EX or mint shape. Mine's in VG Plus shape. I bought this copy back in 2006 for $100. Again, VG Plus shape. So what's really important about this, number one, is that it has the sleeve, and the sleeve is in really nice shape as well. So that's a plus to have this. The sleeve is almost is about half the value of the record. So if you don't have the sleeve, it's worth about half. And this is from 1972. And so what's important about it, first of all, this is the PR-175. It's stereo on one side, and it's mono on the other. Okay, now, one thing about Stairway to Heaven is that it was never originally issued on a commercial 45 when the record was released. Now, since then, I have a 20th anniversary edition of Stairway to Heaven, and that came on a special edition 7-inch 45, but it is a commercial version of it. But initially, this wasn't available, for a normal sale on 45 RPM, which made these really hard to find and sought after. There is another one that you can find from 1975 that was put out, and I believe that one has stereo on both sides, and it has a white label on one side and a blue label on the other. I don't think that one is quite as valuable as this one is. In the shape that this one is right now in VG Plus shape, I'm going to say this one is worth anywhere between $250 and $300. So along with the sleeve that I have for it. So there we go. That's that one. All right, and since I showed you one Stairway to Heaven, I might as well show you another Stairway to Heaven. So this one here is a 12-inch single, 33 RPM, single-sided promotional UK copy, along with the original sleeve. This one is in mint shape, and so I bought this one for about 60 bucks originally. So again, a while ago. And I think around 2008, maybe 2010. I don't know exactly when this came out, but let me go ahead and show this to you so you can see it on the, definitely says Stairway to Heaven. Oh, I think that's coming out, right? Is it coming out? Yeah, I think it's coming out. Stairway to Heaven. Again, it's a 12-inch single, 33 RPM, single-sided. It's a UK release. This one, in its shape it's in, goes. Last I looked, it was also $300, but that was a few years ago. It might be worth more now. Okay, and we have this one here. This is was released by La La Land Records. This here is a soundtrack, Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Really, really nice condition. I bought this directly from La La Land Records. I think I paid $50 or $60 for it. And it's an extended version, a double LP. This is the cover here, and that's the back of it. And it is a gatefold. Hopefully there's nothing inside. Well, I have a booklet up from the original, so I have that in there, but that came with the original. I'll put it over here for now. But anyways, I'm gonna open this up and show you the gatefold. That's that, and I'm gonna show you the albums. They're pretty much the same. The labels are a little bit different. So we have this one here. That's the A and B. This one here is the C and the D. So this one goes for, I think, around $400 right now. So now that might be sealed and new. Mine's not sealed, of course, it's open. So it might be, a little bit less than that, but that's around the price. So this one here is a Barnes & Barnes 45. If you're not sure what Barnes & Barnes is, they're a comedy duo, including Robert Hamer and Billy Mumy from the original 1960s Lost in Space. If you know Will Robinson, that's Billy Mumy. So there is a long story about this. I'll try to keep it short. But this is the actual cover. The actual cover was printed, but then Billy Mumy and Robert Hamer watercolored the outer sleeve, and each sleeve is unique, as watercolored differently. So what's going on with this one is that I had a song on here called "I Had Sex with E.T." Okay, and they pressed a total of 200 of these records, and they had them available in whatever stores they were available. And they got hit with a lawsuit from Steven Spielberg for using the ET without his permission. So they went ahead and pulled all the records, the ones that weren't sold, off the shelves, and then returned them, of course, destroyed them. But about 76 of these got sold before that happened. So only 76 of these are available, and I have one right here. So it's actually an EP. It has 4 songs on it. I'll bring it up here if you want to see all the names of all 4 songs. But yeah, it's just a really great record to have. I'm a big fan of Barnes & Barnes, and I was very happy to go and get this. So this one goes for about $200 as well. Okay, next one here is a Van Halen. Now this one is a I think all these are bootlegs if I remember. I'm not sure, but this is the Looney Tunes copy of Van Halen. So this is the Van Halen logo that they initially were going to use, and Van Halen decided not to use it. But this here, I think, is early tracks and early releases that they didn't use. And this one's on red vinyl or orange vinyl. And so this one goes anywhere between $200 to $400, all depending on the condition. Right now, there's one up on eBay. Someone's trying to get $120 for. He said the cover is in really bad shape. It's all tore up. And the record, he says, is VG shape. He's trying to get $120 for it. So this one here is mint. So yeah, it's just a really great Van Halen album. I don't think it has any tracks on here, does it? It has Running with the Devil, Eruption, Ice Cream Man, and the other side has You Really Got Me and Jamie's Got a Gun. And if you can see that there, I think they're alternate versions of those songs. Since I'm on Van Halen, I might as well go pull out the other Van Halen. And this here's A Different Kind of Truth. I bought this one back when it came out. I think in 2012. I bought it for, I think, for $20. And nowadays is going for, I think, close to 300. It's on red vinyl. It's in mint shape. Really great album. This is when David Lee Roth came back to the band after Sammy Hagar left. So, and then they made this album. So, yeah, really great album. So there you go. There's that one. And let's see what else I got here. So this here is Night Ranger, Don't Let Up. So I bought this directly from the Night Ranger website when Night Ranger put this album out. And I don't think that they made very many of them because it's very hard to find one for sale. I think there's one right now up on Discogs. I think they want. I know I just saw, but I didn't remember. I think they wanted either $199 or $299 for it. I don't remember, but it was just one for sale, and that wasn't in the U.S. I think it was in Switzerland. I think so. But really great album for Night Ranger, and so yeah, cool stuff. And I'm gonna go to the very last 45 here. So this here is a if you know Bobby Fuller. So Bobby Fuller is part of the band called the Bobby Fuller Four. He had a really big hit called I Fought the Law, and that was on the Mustang label. Well, before he recorded it on the Mustang label, he actually recorded it in his backyard, okay, just under the name Bobby Fuller instead of the Bobby Fuller Four, and he recorded it under his own label, Exeter. So this is an EX condition shape. The record is. She's My Girl is on the back side. It is an original 45, and so last I looked, I think this one was going between $400 and $500 in this shape. So it's a very rare 45. I mean, there are rare 45s. You go to Discogs and you can find 45s that are $5,000, $6,000. I don't have any up like that, but anyways. But yeah, it's a really great version of the song. It's a different recording, of course. He recorded it in his backyard, and but there you go. There's Bobby Fuller and I Fought the Law. And last but not least is going to be a Wax Mage album. Now this was just released. They had released this a couple years ago on Wax Mage, and they released it again under Wax Mage. And so I actually had some bucks on the website I bought this from, so I was able to apply that. But since it's so new, no one's bought or sold it. But these Frankenstein and His Ghouls Wax Mage albums, the previous ones, all go for at least $250, if not more. So I'm going to show you the vinyl. It looks really great. But so we have this side here, and we have, oh, you know what, I'm going to put it over here, this side here. Very cool. So yeah, so the Wax Mages, some of them can go up to $1,000, all depending on which album it is. Okay, so that's my response to your challenge, the nameless guy over at the Vibes. And so I do want to thank everybody for watching today. And that's going to be it. I'll see you all next time.